Hello everyone. Today in this video we study about one most common instrument, hot air oven. So first of all, introduction of this hot air oven. So hot air oven are electrical device which use dry heat to sterilize. They were originally developed by Pasteur. Nearly, they use a thermostat to control the temperature. Their double-walled insulation keeps the heat in and conserves energy. The inner layer being a poor conductor and outer layer being metallic. And there is also an air filled space in between two aid insulation. An air circulating fan helps in uniform distribution of the heat, and these are fitted with the adjustable wire mesh plated trays or aluminum trays, and may have an off or on rocker switch, as well as indicators and controls for temperature and holding time. The capacities of those ovens vary. Power supply needs vary from country to country depending on the voltage and frequency used, and temperature sensitive tapes or biological indicators using bacterial spores can be used as controls to test for the efficiency of the device during use. So this is the introduction of this hot air oven. In this slide, we have to know another important things about this hot air oven. First one is, in this oven provide a temperature higher than that of atmosphere, and then temperature range covered by ovens is between 52 to 250 degrees Celsius, and these are used for rapid evaporation of materials, rapid drying, and for sterilization of articles that can be sterilized by dry heat. So you can see this image is hot air oven image. Now you have to know the principle of this instrument. So sterilizing by dry heat is accomplished by conduction. The heat is absorbed by the outside surface of the item, then passes towards the center of the item layer by layer. The entire item will eventually reach the temperature required for sterilization to take place, and dry heat does most of the damage by oxidizing molecules. The essential cell constituents are destroyed and the organism dies. The temperature is maintained for almost an hour to kill the most difficult of the resistant spores. So this is the principle of this instrument. Now we have to know about working procedure of this instrument. So first of all, the most common temperature relationship for sterilization with hot air sterilizers are at 170 degrees Celsius, that means 340 degrees Fahrenheit, for 30 minutes, at 160 degrees Celsius for 60 minutes, and at 150 degrees Celsius for 150 minutes or longer depending on the volume. Another things you have to know, the contents must not be removed from the oven immediately, as a slow cooling period is necessary, ideally when the temperature has reduced down to 50 degrees Celsius, but no less. So you should follow these things. Another things, the reason for the gradual cooling period is to avoid the cracking of glassware as well as preventing air entering the oven. This is another important things we should follow. So now in this slide we have to know uses of this instrument. This hot air oven is mainly used for sterilization for glassware, forceps, soap, waxes and powder. And other things before placing in hot air oven we should follow. Suppose glassware is completely dry and test tube is plugged with cotton wool, and other things glassware is wrapped with craft papers, and don't overload the hot air oven is very important things, and allow free circulation of air between the material. Now in this slide we have to know the advantages of this hot air oven. So first of all, a dry head cabinet is easily to install and has relatively low operating costs. And second one, it penetrates materials. And other one is it is non-toxic and does not harm the environment. And other things is it is non-corrosive for metal and sharp instruments. So now we have to know the disadvantages of this instrument. So time consuming method because of slow rate of heat penetration and microbial killing. This is the one disadvantages. Another one is high temperatures are